So Bezat Hashem, we're back at the limud of Sefer Yirat HaShem from Rav Moshe Ambar, Alav Shalom Zichronon Bracha. So today is the Mamash Erev Rosh Hashanah, the 29th of Elul, 29th of the Elul, Wednesday, the 4th day of the week of Parashat Shabbat, Parashat Chazino, Parashat Shabbat Shuvah. Lulu Nishmat Markel Ben Michael. We're going to learn a little bit over here, a continuation from yesterday. The words of Lech Lecha. Hashem told Avraham Avinu, Lech Lecha, meaning he said that the Jew is constantly moving. There is no stage of parava, staying in the middle. There is no, Rabbi, I know my Torah, I learn enough halachot, I learn everything enough, I know what to keep, what not to keep. Halas, I'm going to stay like this for the rest of my life. I don't need anymore to learn more. Chas v'shalom. In learning and Kedusha with Torah, Hashem says to us, Lech Lecha, go and go weiter. So the Rabbi continues and he says, Chas v'shalom shows that if a person who doesn't do that, he is standing and he's not moving. He's like an angel. What's the my boy came to me once. You hear? It's like my boy came to me once. He says, Abba, I said, what do you want? He says, I want to be like an angel. I want to be an angel. I said, why? Because angels, they don't do bad things. They do only good things. You hear? He was 5 years old, by the way. My boy was 5 years old. He tells me he wants to be an angel. I said, okay. I said to him, Moshe, go stand in the corner. Stand in the corner over there and don't move for 800 years. I want to see you don't move. Because that's what the angel is. The angel does not move until his name is called. And each angel, his name is designated to him according to what his task is. He only moves when he is commanded to perform a task. And they give him a name according to his task. So I said, Moshe, we are much bigger than angels. Humans, yes, because we could do bad things, we're much better than angels. Why? Because we have a choice. An angel does not have a choice. So the Rabbi explains, והנה שלושה אנשים, אחד לרפות את אברהם מהמהילה, השני לבשר את השערה שתפקד בבן, והשלישי להפוך את מסדום. So we know that the three angels came to Abraham. Who were these angels? Each angel had their own role, right? As the Rabbi says here, one was to heal Abraham Avinu from the Brit Milah. The other one was to tell him, to give over him to him the good news that Sarah is going to have a child. And the third one was to destroy his dome. She'en malach echad oseh shnei tafkedim. To comparison the human being and the angel. An angel could do only one performance of a job, one thing. Not like us. ולכן נקראים עומדים. כמו שכתוב על יהושע כהן גדול, נתתי לך מהלכים בין העומדים האלה. As we know, that the Navi addresses the angels, ha'omdim. What is omdim? They are standing, they do only one thing. As the brought down over there. Shirak Adam nikra me'aleh. Only a man could be called mehalech. He is advancing. A man could only be advancing and not an angel. שיכול להגיע למדרגה הכי גבוה יותר מהמלאכים. And a man could reach a level much higher than any angel could ever. נמצא לפי הנזכר למעלה, as we said already mentioned earlier, לך לך מתפרס לשני אופנים. We could say the word לך לך is split into two different ways. What is that? one, ללכת ולהסתלק מהמטרות של הגוף. A person should go away, should push himself away from the physical pleasures of this world. All the extra things that he doesn't need for his body to sustain himself, right? Then, what's the second thing called lalechet? Lech lecha, 2 times it says. So one, strive not to go for physical pleasures. That's one lecha. Ulech, what's the lecha? Lech lecha is the same thing. Lech lech. But it's just pronounced differently. So he says, ללכת ולהתקדם ביתרונות ועליונות לנשמה. So one thing is, it's a two-way catch street, right? It's a catch 22. One way, if you don't separate yourself from this world, you will not go aliyah b'kedusha. It's impossible. It's literally impossible that a person fully in this world toils for his physical needs, for his physical pleasures over his needs, more than what he needs. He cannot grow in Kedusha. It's impossible. The only way that you could do the second lecha is only if you forsake that you don't work and you don't toil and you don't spend your time on acquiring acquisitions more than you need. Again, you're going to ask me, so how the person become rich? Right? Very simple. As we know that that your profession does not give you money. Your experience does not give you money. A lot of people I know, very good jewelers, their experience, they could look at the diamond and they could tell you without even touching the diamond how many black spots it has. They're professional in efficiency and they know everything is worth. And what? They have nothing in their bank accounts. And yet there are people who, schlepping around. So akol talud b'mazal. It doesn't matter. Your parnasa does not come from your experience. Yes, the Gemara says 4 things always require more diligence and more repetition and practice. One of them is your parnasa. You have to be up to date. You can't sell a diamond or jewelry that was in style 50 years ago and think you're going to make money out of it today, when it's not. So obviously you have to be up to date. But that's not what we're talking about here. And the bracha and shefa comes from HaShem. That's what you have to understand. So the question is, the person has to make a cheshbon to himself. Am I working for my physical needs, or am I working for my physical desires? That's the nekudah the Rabbi is talking about here. Shnei ofanim elu, these 2 things. Either you're toiling, you have to know, lech, don't be standing in one spot. And second one, to be toil only in your spiritual. Shnei ofanim elu remuzim b'shtei tevot lech lecha. So as we just said, those 2 things are hinted to us in the words lech lecha. B'tevat lech istalek me'amatarot. One is, don't try to go and waste your time to gain and make the biggest profit just for your saying that I have money in the bank account. You're doing it because of your needs. That's one thing. The second one, lecha piresh Rashi lihitnadcha ultovatecha lehanatcha ultovatecha. The second lecha is for your good. What is for your good? There's only one thing that's good. What is it? And tov ela Torah. The only thing that's good in this world is Torah. Hashem is again. So the main thing is that you're always toiling for looking for the great, for your elevation of your soul, and there you're going to have bracha. Whoever needs to make parnasa, you should not have any problems in your parnasa.